Hello Virgo, great to see you here. This is a general reading for Virgo for the month of October 2021. Given that it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. As you can see, Virgo, wow, there it is right there. As you can see, my setup is different. I've changed locations. I'm now in 2 locations, but for the most part, I'm going to be here. So getting myself set up, and yeah, hopefully this will, well, not hopefully, it's going to open up a lot more opportunity to do readings. So I'm changing things up a little bit this time. I'm going to start with The Sacred Traveler by, what was her name again? Oh yeah, Denise Lynn. I couldn't even see it there. And one popped out for you, so let's start the reading with View from Above. So this is seeing something from a greater vantage point. Get the big picture. So we'll have to see how that impacts our reading. So let's get going. I've meditated on your cards and done a big pre-shuffle there. So we'll see where it goes, Virgo. Hope this finds you well. Okay. So, the underlying energy for the reading, there we go, the Page of Cups, and we have the King of Swords underneath that, and there's the 5 of Cups, whoa, and the Devil as well, wow. So that's quite a lineup there. You have some sort of love interest, perhaps it is an apology, but there's a sort of a cold, hard line of thought that is being given to some situation or a connection for you, Virgo. There seems to be a sense of regret, possible loss, and a little bit of obsession about that. Something in there. So let's see where it goes. Given that we have the, let me put that there, the view from above, getting the big picture. So perhaps there's just a situation you need to see in a greater light. We have the 10 of Pentacles coming up in the recent past. The 6 of Swords. And the 8 of Cups, definitely moving away. That's a double confirmation of moving away from something. It seems some sort of something that's connected to family. That's what I'm getting right there. It's a family member. It could be a connection, a marriage, or something that has come to an end. You've moved away from a relationship of some kind. There's the 9 of Swords coming up in your presence. The Hanged Man. And the Queen of Pentacles. That's likely you, Virgo. I see you're getting some perspective because something is keeping you up at nights. You're not feeling good about something, and you're trying to stay grounded, is what I'm hearing. The Chariot coming up in your near future. The Page of Swords. And Temperance. So a little bit of moderation upcoming in your future there. You could be watching someone or someone watching you, but there's a feeling of wanting to move ahead and definitely some success coming along with it. So let's clarify. There we go. This table got very full all of a sudden. Okay, we'll just keep going here. Clarifying the 6 of Swords for Virgo for October. Clarifying the 6 of Swords for Virgo. Oh, this wanted to come up earlier. Clarifying the 6 of Swords. That was the 7 of Wands. Clarifying the 6 of Swords. Oh wow, these cards are jumpy today. Yes. Clarifying the 6 of Swords. I see one come. Yes, I did. Okay. There's the Knight of Swords once again. Where did that show up? I guess that was in the pre-shuffle. So we have the Judgment card. You have 2 major arcana clarifying the 6 of Swords here. We have the Judgment card, the World card, and the 7 of Wands clarifying the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is definitely about moving away to something that's calmer and better for you as a whole. And you're definitely, in the past, you've been called to close out this cycle. I see here with the with this is just all about closure. You've closed something very, very big, either a marriage, a connection, a part of life that was not a little part of life. It was a big aspect of most people's lives, and you had some resistance to closing it off, but it seems that it played out anyway. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups, another card of walking away from something. So you have 3 cards in your past that are signaling walking away, closing it out, moving away from it, not necessarily literally, but yeah, I see here the Ten of Cups is coming up here. So this is probably for most people that this is meant for. Yeah, this is about a strong connection. We have the Hanged Man, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, clarifying the Eight of Cups. Walking away from a union with someone who, you know, at one point you might have felt some harmony toward, walking away from likely a family kind of situation or someone who is close to you, absolutely. And we have the Four of Pentacles underneath, signifying you didn't really want this to happen. You resisted it, rather. I'll say it that way. You resisted it. So let's clarify let's go into your present here and clarify the Nine of Swords for Virgo. Clarifying the Nine of Swords. Whoa, okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Clarifying the Nine of Swords. Clarifying the Nine of Swords for Virgo. We have the Seven of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles to clarify the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of kind of anguish, keeping you up at night, anxiety, you know, just trepidation. It's about making a choice, and it's probably about, this could be a Taurus here. So far we have, I guess we just have Taurus, Pisces, Pisces twice, potential Capricorn here, Aquarius, Cancer. Just so far, thought I'd throw that out there. There's a new beginning with someone who could be a Taurus, and you have some anxiety, some trepidation about it. It may just feel too big, too much, too soon, is what I'm hearing. It's a big, bold new beginning. It offers a lot of security with it, and comfort, and lavishness, sensuality, but for some reason there's the Seven of Swords. I think you might feel like you're being taken advantage of, and that could be why you have the trepidation. You have other choices on your path as well, so it might be just a tug of war between what you think you want and what is presenting itself right now, and you feel that you need to decide and act on it quickly, is what I'm getting. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. You don't want to make a mistake in this. And get hurt, of course not. Clarifying the Hanged Man for Virgo. This is in the heart of your reading. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Clarifying the Hanged Man. We have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. Those are very potent cards for this. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Whoops. Get that sweet spot there. The Hanged Man is getting perspective. You also have a Hanged Man up here in your recent past. So you've been trying to get perspective and get some grounding on where it is that you want things to go and stay in control of that. I think you're using potentially the wisdom that you've gained from from past relationships or this ending that you had, which was significant. You're trying to use that in the current situation. I feel like you're trying to figure out who you are, where you are, and who you are. I think whoever this is that has presented themselves to some of you, this offer has you feeling passionate, feeling maybe obsessing about it. You're trying to use your head and keep your heart not necessarily on that person, but on what it is that you're really looking for. You don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to make a mistake. It feels very fresh. Fresh and new. There's the Seven of Swords coming up again. This is either a question of self-sabotage, or you're trying to make, you don't really want to see. You have the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords again underneath. So underneath it all, you're nervous about somebody taking advantage of you, and or that you're going to sabotage yourself in this, that you haven't been given enough time, is what I'm hearing. Wow, the Seven of Swords coming up twice here. So right now, actually, Virgo, you're doing the right thing because you're gaining perspective. You're kind of like holding out and not jumping too quickly here to whatever it is that's presenting you here with this Empress. We have an Aries here that's showing up, but I feel like that's you. I do feel that may be you, Virgo. Trying to get control of the situation, get control of your heart, and try to understand how you feel, how you really feel. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles, still in your present here. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles here. Clarifying the Queen. Wow. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups coming up once again with the Ten of Pentacles again and the Four of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of, whoops, over there. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could be you, absolutely, Virgo, or another Capricorn or Taurus. And this is someone who is offering you, there's someone here that's offering you a cup of love, and it feels like family, it feels like it's a secure fit, but you're still, this Four of Swords once again is really emphasizing the need for you to get some, get away from it, get some respite. You've had a Three of Swords occur in your past somehow, in some way. And that is, you're trying to get perspective to ensure that this doesn't lead to that and not be too impetuous. I think you're trying to find a vision for your path of love. And this has come upon you, that you're being offered something that unquestionably has your attention. It has your attention. I think, oh wow, it definitely has your attention. You have the Devil card for the second time coming up here now. Yeah, there's a passion here. There's passion. I think you know that this could work. You have the Victory card as well. You may be obsessing about this person. The chemistry might be off the charts with this person. The chemistry might be off the charts. That's what I just heard. So let's clarify the Chariot. This is into your near future. Clarifying the Chariot for Virgo. Clarifying the Chariot for Virgo. Okay, so we have the Strength card. We have quite a few major arcana. The Page of Swords, the Justice card, and the Strength card, clarifying the Chariot. Whoops, over here. Here we go. The Chariot is a card of success. It's a card of full steam ahead. But not necessarily. It doesn't have to be that it's it is a movement card. So it's the moving forward card. But it can also just be in this moment pointing to success, and there's the card of strength here. We have Leo and Libra and Cancer and Aries, Pisces twice. We have, what else? Sagittarius and Capricorn. And Capricorn appeared twice as well. So, and Taurus. Yes, Taurus. I knew there was another one. So, let me just get a read here. In the future, there's definitely a message coming in, a clear message or some kind of information that helps to balance these things out, this quandary out. I feel like it's a quandary that you're trying to figure out. You're trying to get perspective on it. And you're strengthened by this message. It balances things out, and it allows for you to maybe move forward. It's a piece of information. You have the Page of Cups. I think you're getting, this offer in time yields more information. You have 3 pages here. You have the Page of Swords twice. So there's definitely some information coming your way, a message of some kind. Either that or you're both looking at each other online. We have the Four of Pentacles here. This is a holding on. Once again, you're holding on. Even in the future, you're kind of holding out, holding on. Let's clarify the Page of Swords here for Virgo. Page of Swords. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. Do I have one in there? Nope. Clarifying the Page of Swords. There we go. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles to clarify the Page of Swords. So whatever information that comes forth, it could be a simple information in a text. It could be that you're watching somebody online or they you. But you feel pretty bound up by whatever it is in your near future. You feel confident. You have a vision, Virgo. I'm sensing that you have a vision. And if you don't have it right now, this is why there's a big pause in here, is what I'm seeing. If you don't have your vision here with this pause, then you're pausing to get it. You want to understand where you're going and whether or not it's a good fit for you. And I feel like you need more information, and that's going to come. You need more information to help you feel more confident in this. It's possible a fire sign could enter the picture if it's not this person already. Could enter the picture, but I think there's a meeting of the minds, is what I'm hearing, a collaboration, or an attempt to, and I still feel that you're still kind of bound up by your thoughts, which are holding you back for whatever reason. And there is the Seven of Swords again. This is either a self-sabotage. It goes in one or two directions with this many times that this has appeared. This is so potent here, the Seven of Swords. And then you have the Death card underneath that as well. So it can go in two directions. It's either a self-sabotaging kind of behavior that's coming forth, or it's somebody taking advantage of someone else. And that could just be your fear. Could just be your fear. That's what I see most of all, is that it's a fear of being taken advantage of. It's a fear even of you sabotaging the whole thing. You're not sure if you're playing your cards right or something like that. There's some self-doubt, absolutely. But there is some trepidation here, maybe for good reason, you know. You have, the devil has shown up in one of these moments here as well as here as well. So I think there's a strong sort of biting attachment that you have to this person. And I'm just saying whatever comes through here, a biting attachment. Like you want to sink your teeth into this, but there's an apprehension absolutely about being taken advantage of here. Or it's your own self-sabotage. You'll know. For your final outcome, you have the Temperance card. Can I get clarification for the Temperance card for Virgo? Whoops. Clarification for the Temperance card for Virgo. There we go. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Star card, clarifying the, over here, the Temperance card. So, so the players on the board that we have here, I'll just do it one last time now that we've completed this piece. We have Sagittarius, we now have Aquarius, we have Libra and Leo and Cancer, we have Capricorn, we have Taurus and Aries, and Pisces. So we have the Star card and the 7 and 8 of Wands to clarify the Temperance. The Temperance is a card that speaks to a couple of different things. One is moderation and just allowing for things to play out, allowing the divine to do the magic, work the magic, because there's definitely magic in here. With the Temperance showing up. It allows for some time for things to come together. You have some communication. You have these pages that have come in with some kind of information, and that could be what it is that's being communicated here with the fast-moving Eight of Wands here. This communication is fast as your final outcome here. And I think that serves to really heal the situation, heal the trepidation, and soothes you to some degree. There's resistance that has been, kind of threaded through here a little bit, and I think you're just kind of just trying to make a good decision, or not necessarily committing yourself to a decision is also what I'm getting. You're just stepping through the path of having a lot of choices, and in some moments in time I see that that confusing the issue a little bit. But overall I think there's wisdom playing out here. Absolutely, there's wisdom playing out. I think you have need or want or ache to recreate, readdress, reestablish a vision for yourself in a connection or in life in general, and kind of understand where you are and what you want to, how you want to, not how you want to love, and not who you want to love, but just that you want to express your love coming from an authentic place, which means you need to explore your own self again, your own love of self. That has to come around, because you've closed off a really big chapter in the recent past. And so I see you doing that. I see all of this as a very sound, very logical and sound way to go about it. And there's the balance right there with the Six of Pentacles, that there's give and take with whoever this connection is. There's some give and take, so I think it's going to be very healing for you. So let me see here. Yeah, getting the big picture. That's actually what we started with here with the Denise Lynn card. Get the big picture. So that I will bring back up. Whoops. Let's go this way. I will bring that back up because that is the overall general message of where this reading has gone. So we're going to finish off the reading with a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Whoops. That's too many. Let's see what other input. There we go. To be fair. Geez, I haven't had this one for a long time. 38, to be fair. I think you're trying to reach a balance point, if not with another, with just yourself. 38. 38. So let's see what that says. To be fair, balance, justice, a need to consider options. Yeah, the choices that we spoke of. Mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Yeah. So I think you're playing this out and trying to understand, as I say, getting the big picture. And I think it's really wise what you're doing here, Virgo. And yeah, so I hope that's helpful. And if you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. And it's nice that you came to see me here today, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.